Hello my lovelies. After I shared my last meal plan, I've had loads and loads of requests to keep doing them. So here you go, I've decided to do another one. I hope this one's a little bit less rambly than the last one, but we'll get there. I'm a little bit out of breath. I've just been doing a bit of a mad tidying half hour. So I've got a wash on, I've run the vac over the whole house, I've tidied up the kids' toys and hung up some clothes and things, and I'm not joking, I am boiling. I am far too unfit. But yeah, I'm rambling already. This is this week's meal plan. I wanted to try something a little bit different this week, so that's what we are doing, and I really wanted to focus on getting more vegetables and healthy foods into my diet because we have eaten really badly recently. So yeah, I'll try and leave all the links to the recipes in the description box below if you want to see what we are going to be eating this week and what I bought from Aldi. Keep watching. Okay, so this is my food shop and looks like quite a lot, but yeah, I'll show you what we've got. We have got some, I'll start with the fruit and veg. Apples. I'm going to say this every single time I do one of these. I hate the fact that Aldi put everything in plastic, but it is just so much cheaper to shop there, so for now that's what we're going to have to stick with. Kale, this is really nice if you mix it with some like sesame oil, soy sauce, a little bit of honey, and then you kind of grill it and it goes all crispy, like almost like the crispy seaweed you'd get from the Chinese. That's really nice. Carrots, ginger, that's for a recipe I'm doing this week. Bananas, sugar snap peas, my kids love snacking on these. Cucumber, courgettes, garlic, spring onions, red onions, we much prefer these to white onions. Peaches, an aubergine, always makes me laugh. Broccoli, tomatoes, kiwi, peppers. I got a frozen smoothie mix as well because Harry has been asking to make smoothies, so I thought that would be nice. And some mixed berries, oh, and a watermelon. I think that's it for fruit and veg, but you never know, we might find something else. I also got these, I'll be honest, these are for me. I thought they looked really tasty. Hog roast sausage rolls, so I thought they looked nice. Cocktail sausages, the kids like those, they're really nice, quick and easy. These I did not want to buy these, but Megan saw them, and to avoid a meltdown in the supermarket during lockdown, I bought them. So yeah. Halloumi, that's for with tea tonight. Cheddar, standard, we go through loads of that in our house. Natural yogurt, I always like to get this, and then we add our own fruit. We also use it in cooking, and I just find that it has way more uses than if you just buy the little fruity pots. Hummus, cleaning stuff, we just got some like pan scrubs. Microfiber cloths, I really like these ones. And dishwasher tablets. We pretty much have everything else, I hope. Oh, and I got these. I saw them and they were only 99p, and I thought they were worth a try for cleaning my camera lens, because my dad always says, every time he sees my pictures, he's like, you've got to clean your camera lens. So I'm going to give these a go. I'll let you know if they're any good. Drinks. We've got the apple and pear fruit and barley. I don't know if it's going to focus. Doesn't really matter. There you go. That one's really tasty. I really like that. I've also got Diet Coke because we're trying not to drink this week. We've drunk way too much in lockdown. Got some shower gel. And then crackers, puff pastry twists. These are really handy for lunches. Don't know if I said hummus. Didn't realise I'd picked up the reduced fat one. Obviously full fat would be better for with the kids, but this will do for this week. Baby wipes, always handy. Toilet roll. Right, where am I up to? Cereal, I thought it'd be nice and get them the chocolate one. Anchovies, that's for a recipe this week. Capers, I was really surprised and happy to find those in Aldi, didn't know they'd have them. Tomato puree, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. We've got brioche rolls, they're just handy to kind of throw at the kids when they are begging for snacks and when they're hungry. These are really handy to have in. I don't even know where I'm up to. Tortilla chips. I really like these ones. They are sea salt and lime, really tasty. Penne pasta, always good to have in. Bread, ciabatta rolls. These are as part of a salad that I'm making for tea one night. Tortilla wraps. Can never have enough of these in the house. We get through so many tortilla wraps. They are just, yeah, so handy to have around. There's a pizza under there, because, you know, you got to plan in for your pizza nights. And that's it, I think. Watermelon lollies. I'm sure I will have said, like, mixed berries. There were some kiwis under here as well. Yeah, there's just loads. I don't know if I showed these. I feel like I probably did, and in which case I'm just gonna leave this bit out. But I got a side of salmon. I figured it was better value. Well, it is better value, and that can be cut up between the 4 of us, and some lamb mince. We're gonna make some like lamb kofta kebab type things, so that should be really nice. And it's a way that the kids will actually eat lamb. So yeah. We're trying to eat less meat this week, and I'm going to buy some meat for the recipes later on this week after payday, just to keep costs down whilst things are a little bit tight this week. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling. Alistair also went to Sainsbury's earlier on, and he picked up these for me that I knew I wouldn't get in Aldi. So he's got some tofu. I haven't tried this before, and I just really want to try it. I don't know if we'll like it or not, but we're going to give it a go. If you've got any tips for how to cook it, how to make it taste nice, recipes, things like that, let me know. Yeah, don't know why, just really felt the urge to try this. Also got some Korean kimchi. I don't know if that's how you say it, but yeah, I've started watching YouTube a lot more, and there's a girl on there, and she does like what I eat in a day videos and what I eat in a week. And she shared loads of Korean food ideas. I'll put a link in the description box. I can't remember what her name is, but I'll find her. And yeah, she was making kimchi with tofu, and it just looked amazing. So I'm going to give that a go, and pack it full of veggies as well, bit of rice, and see what it's like. I'm really intrigued. And then you also got some sesame seeds for a recipe as well. Does that look nice, Megan? These are pretty cool. There you go. What'd you say? Do you want to try it? Does it taste nice? Is it nice, Megan? Oh, okay. A good tip is that if you buy berries, it's always a good idea to go through them and just check there aren't any slightly smushy, dodgy ones in there, because if you've got one bad one, it makes the rest of them go bad faster. If it's not like great, it's a little bit smushy but it's still usable, pop it in the freezer and use it for smoothies and things like that, so as not to waste it. But yeah, I do find it is best to keep it out of the packet with the rest. So I've just transferred mine into a little tub only because it looks cute, but you could just put them back in the packet. I'm just weird like that. And this is my meal plan for the week. We have one of these magnetic fridge boards, which is really handy because we just write everything on. If anything changes, we can rub it out. If we've eaten something and we've run out of something, then we can rub that out as well and just rewrite on new ideas. So I really like to have this on the fridge because it helps to keep me focused on what we're supposed to be eating and avoids me going and buying things that we don't need when I think we've got nothing in the house but we actually do. So for breakfast, I've only put a couple of ideas on because breakfast is pretty standard in our house. Most days they have cereal, some days we'll have egg on toast, some days we'll make pancakes, and yeah, that's breakfast for the week. That should do absolutely fine. For lunches, again, these don't have to be in the right order. They're just a few suggestions if we need them. So sandwiches, wraps, beans on toast, mini omelettes. I'll put the recipe for these below. It's on my blog and these are really quick, easy and tasty. Pasta and honey and mustard sausages. That's basically some honey and Dijon mustard. You mix it together and then coat it over the sausages and cook them in the oven for a little while, and they taste really good. For dinners, I've put halloumi bake. We actually had that last night because I did my food shop yesterday and then I never got around to filming this. So I'll insert a picture of that here because it was amazing. I found this recipe on the Taming Twins, I think it's called, Instagram page, but I will put a link below because it was really, really good. Salmon panzanella, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically that is just a salad with tomatoes and ciabatta. Oh, what do you call them? The crispy things that you put on salad, croutons, there we go. With croutons and other veg thrown in, and then I'm just going to serve that with some salmon. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to cook that yet, but I will figure something out. This is something that I wanted to try, which we've never ever tried before, and I thought it might be nice. I don't know, we won't know till we try it, will we? But I like to try new things and mix it up every now and then. So this is kimchi, tofu and vegetable rice. I'm not sure if I want to do rice or if I'm going to do like a noodle stir-fry thing. But I've got courgettes, I've got some sugar snap peas, I've got some broccoli, I've got loads of different veg that we can throw in that, and my body is just craving vegetables at the moment. I don't know if it's because it's rebelling from the pizza diet that I've been pretty much living on, pizza and wine during lockdown, but I really am craving fruit and vegetables and healthy things, so I'm gonna go with it because I might as well make the most of that time. The next one is one of our favourites, and it's like a lamb kofta meze, so I'm going to make my own koftas, and then we'll serve that with some hummus, some homemade flatbreads, some olives and some salad, and yeah, that's just a really nice meal. The kids love that too. Friday pizza night, can't completely get rid of it, and you've got to have a meal in there that's just a throw in the oven thing, because otherwise you'll be tempted to get a takeaway. So pizza, sesame chicken and rice. I found this recipe online, I'll leave a link below, but again it looked really tasty. Alice has asked if we can try something different with the chicken. I can't remember what it is, so we might end up doing something a bit different with this, but if we don't do this week, I definitely want to try it next week because it looks really good. And then chili nachos, because we've got a leftover bolognese in the freezer, and basically we just add a load of spices, add some cannellini beans and some kidney beans and bulk it all out, and then we'll just serve it over tortilla chips and turn into nachos with a bit of creme fraiche. Harry is obsessed with guacamole, so he can make his own guac. A bit of salsa, and that should be really tasty. We love meals like this where you just stick it all in a bowl and then everyone digs in and shares. And then for snacks, just to remind me what I've got in the house really, but fruit is always the first snack that my kids reach for. It's always the first thing that I tell them to do if they say they're hungry. They go to the fridge and they can help themselves to fruit. We also have some brioche rolls. These are the ones from Aldi, love them. Smoothies, they love making smoothies, so that's like a fun activity as well as a snack. Tortilla chips and hummus and dippers. A lot of this is starting to rub off because Harry and Megan decided to come and help me after I'd written this and got their fingers all over it and kind of smudged it. But I know what it says, so I wasn't going to redraw it all just for this video. I do apologise. But yeah, this is our meal plan for the week. But yeah, I think this is really handy. I love the way it just sticks on the fridge, and I would definitely recommend getting something similar to this if you are one of those people who meal plans and then forgets what was on your meal plan and puts it down somewhere and loses it. This is really handy because I can't lose it. It's just always on here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'd love to chat to you in the comments, so come and say hello. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and I will make more videos like this if you want to see.